During the 16 Days of Action 2022 campaign,
GOSA Girls on Fire and Tech Shack Tactical TV interview ordinary but outstanding women.
Hashtag I am every woman.
In our interviews, we honor outstanding businesswomen who have made a difference in their specific sphere of society to ladies who have overcome horrific gender-based violence incidences.
We believe in action, not activism.
Why are women continually cast as helpless victims?
Bystanders to their own fate, presuming that victimhood is a fait accompli. We are not simply deer in the headlights of gender-based violence.
We can and will stand up for ourselves.
We are not second-class citizens who need special days and men standing up for us.
We say no more.
Activism does not change the minds of predators.
Predators will always be predators, waiting in the dark to claim their victims. Standing on street corners with placards saying that we are against gender-based violence has and never alone make a difference. Take action now, not to be a victim, and be a strong woman. Do not put your trust in anybody else except yourself. Take the example from the strong women in these interviews and be a warrior. Hashtag victim no longer.
Lynette Oxley here for Tech Shack Tactical TV and GOSA Girls on Fire. It's as part of the 16 Days of Action for No Violence Against Women and Children. I'm here with Luthuli, a friend. She shoots with me. She's a GOSA Girl on Fire. She's a range officer. And she's also just completed her Glock Armourers Course with us, which is absolutely amazing. She's an extraordinary woman. Welcome, Neo.
Thank you, Lynette. I'm glad to be here.
That's fantastic. Tell me a little bit about yourself. You do unusual things. You're not the norm. You're a very adventurous lady, and that's why I'm talking to you. Tell us who is Neo?
Okay. Oh my goodness, where do I begin? Well, my name is Neo Luthuli from Soweto. I was born in Soweto in the area called Mdeni. I'm an adventurous person, Lynette.
I can see that. Absolutely.
Yeah. I've always told myself everything is possible. If you just believe, you can do it. And, I'm from a family, from the Luthuli family.
Is it the famous Luthuli family?
The political family.
Yes, very political.
But my dad, he never wanted me to be so much involved in politics. So growing up, I did my primary school in the location where we were based. My high school, I went to Rivali Secondary School, which is a colored school.
It's a Rivali.
Rivali, yes. That's where I did my secondary school. And what I've always told myself, I want to achieve. I want to work for myself. I just want to be an outstanding woman. Fine, I completed my matric in 2001. After my matric, I wanted to study LLB.
You wanted to become a lawyer?
I wanted to become a lawyer. Well, I did enroll with UNISA, did my first year and second year. While I was still studying, I remember I just saw a post on the newspaper, Sowetan newspaper. They were looking for drivers from a company called Patco. And I just applied out of curiosity. And 2 weeks down the line, they phoned me for an interview. I went for an interview. I was tested with a heavy vehicle. I enjoyed driving because at home we had cars when I was my father's daughter. So whenever he was driving around, I would just go with him. So he was the one who taught me how to drive. So when I went for the interview, I was tested on a bus. It was my first time driving a bus.
How did it go?
Well, it went well.
Otherwise you wouldn't have got the job.
It went well. I passed. And, by then I had the Code 10 license. After a month, they phoned me again to say that I've been accepted. And that was in 2004.
So, we have Luigi, he's into my office. You and Luigi loves each other.
He's my best friend. By the way, okay, that was 2004. I did my learnership with Padco. I worked with Padco for 2 years. I was based in Pretoria by then. But I was homesick. I was missing parents. I was born and bred in Soweto. So, being there, I was missing my parents, especially after 2005 when my dad passed away. I felt that now I want to go back home. I applied for this position at Metrobus. And God has been good, Lynette. I don't want to lie. God has been good to me. I went to Metrobus for interviews, got the job, came back home. I've been working for Metrobus now. It's 18 years now with Metrobus. In February...
Sorry guys, we have Luthuli wants to be part of the video today.
He wants attention.
He wants attention.
Well, I've been working with Metrobus. So when I started working for Metrobus, luckily there were study funds. So as I said, I was doing my LLB. But I fell in love with transportation since now I was in the transport department.
You found your passion?
Yes. I decided to enroll for the transport management course. I enrolled, luckily enough, the company was funding my studies. I did my 3 years diploma with UJ. And
I actually didn't know you were with UJ. We just talked about it.
We were talking, I see your certificates there.
Yes, I studied through when it was still called Ranta. So you're also actually an old Ranta.
Yeah. So, I did my 3 years degree, transport management, and I furthered it with my BTech degree, and I did my honors in transportation. Currently, I'm doing my MBA. With the West Business Management School.
And that you don't get in for that MBAs at WITS without being something special. So it's not easy to get into an MBA.
They look at your accreditation. They look at your marks. You must obtain above 65% in all the modules. So if it's below then obviously they won't accept you. So you must work hard.
When are you going to finish your MBA? When are you planning to finish your MBA? There's a hell of a lot of work.
I'm submitting my thesis now. I must say it's not easy being a mom, working full time.
And you have lots of hobbies, which we'll talk about now.
The hobbies, traveling and all that, I must say it's not easy. It's not easy.
What are you doing your thesis on? What's your subject matter on that?
It's a transport management.
Yeah, but
the project.
Yeah, a specific project that you're doing?
Currently we're doing the Rea Vaya. Okay.
So that's what your thesis is on.
We've got phases. Remember, with the Rea Vaya, we started from Soweto. That was phase 1 from Soweto. Then it extended to Auckland Park, Joburg. That was phase 2. Okay. So we're looking at extending it again to Sandton. So that is the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying transportation. That's all I can say. So I just focus
on that.
That's my project.
Great. Your interest is it's very wide. You just come back last weekend. You went to Botswana. You're a bike rider, and you're always very glamorous, and your bike clothes or your leathers are very, very nice. So you were a group of ladies that went into Botswana. You've done a lot of trips. Why did you start riding big bikes? It's not a small bike.
Lynette, I must say, when I did my bike license, I was motivated by my employees at work. I would see mostly white employees, sorry to say white, but it's mostly white people that were riding at work. So I would see them coming to work using the bike. And I got so motivated. So this other guy, I asked him, how do you get to get your license? He said, no, go and do your learners. I went, I did my learners.
Yeah.
And I remember when I bought my first bike, that was a smaller bike. It was 600cc. That was a smaller bike.
What are you riding now?
Now it's 1000cc.
And it's a Honda, if I'm right.
It's a Suzuki.
Suzuki. See, I don't know much about bikes. So sorry.
It's a Suzuki. So the first one that I bought, when I went to buy it, you're allowed to purchase a bike when you have a learners. So just after I got my learners, I went with my mom. I must say she has been so supportive. You know, people are so biased, Lynette. They'll say, a bike is going to kill you, you're going to die. And say, like, what is it that is not going to kill you? If it's your time to die, you'll die. You just have to be cautious, do things in the right way. So fine, I purchased my bike. I think that was 2010. Yeah, that was 2010. I purchased a smaller bike just to get the contour. So I got used to it. Well, when I bought that bike, I went for lessons. I googled. There's a Soweto motorbike school.
Yeah.
In Soweto. Mr. King Donald. He's one of the guys who've been riding for a very long time. Yeah. So he's the one who taught me how to ride. You know, all the tactics, how to turn on the corners, how to brake. You know, a bike is not like a motor car where you can just apply dead brakes. No, you have to have tactics. When you're riding on the road, you must be cautious. Think anything can just come. A taxi driver can just pull in front of you. What are you going to do? So I've been riding now. It's been how many years?
12 years.
12 years. And I fell. Like, when I say fell, like, you know, when you're tired, like riding on a long distance, sometimes you got to fall. But I've never had serious injuries. And I must say thanks to King Donald for his teachings, for his lessons. And then I joined this group. It's a ladies' club. We call ourselves Angels on Bikes. Angels on Bikes. Yes, it's a group of ladies only.
Always very well dressed.
Yeah.
Very glamorous.
Well, in terms of the gear, remember this is your life. So we're wearing those boots. Whenever we're riding, you have to be in the gear. It's the helmet that is protecting your head.
Sorry, Uji.
What's wrong now?
Nope.
It's the helmet. You must always, whenever you ride, helmet, no matter how hot it is, you must have your helmet with you. The gloves, the jacket, and the trousers, the gear, and the boots. So that's what to emphasize, because I see sometimes people riding in shorts.
Everything is about safety.
Yeah.
Same thing that we do. You're a range officer for shooting. When did you start shooting? When did you own your first gun? Because when I got to know you, you already owned your gun.
Well, you know.
And how did you start?
Lynette, I would say, as I told you, growing up in a political family, my father had a firearm. I used to go with him to the shooting range, but then we had strict restrictions. We were never allowed to touch firearms. Yeah, of course. I also teach my kids at home. I come with them to the shooting range, but they know the rules. The firearm is always in the safety, and they know they don't play with the firearm. So as I said, I used to go with my father to the shooting range. It has always been in my blood. So I did my competency, I think that was 2015, when I did my competency with the ITA in Krugersdorp. I was with ITA Krugersdorp. That's where I learned to shoot, I got my motivation and my license. Then 2020, that's how I got to know about the Girls on Fire from one of our instructors, Temba, he's got a shooting range in Klapspruit. Yes, he's the one who invited me to the Girls on Fire. And we came in Rodekra. Yes, that was my first time with Girls on Fire. And ever since then, I've never looked back.
Absolutely not.
I'm enjoying every week. No, if I miss the shooting range, I feel that there's something missing in me. Yeah. And I would like to say thanks to you, Lynette. You know, the courage that you've gave me, you've been motivating me. I know when I started, I was a bit shaking. Yeah, I've done so much.
Other stuff that you do, you dive, you swim, what other hobbies do you have?
Lynette, okay, scuba diving. I did scuba diving, that was 2018. 2018 when we moved to Roodepoort, because we were staying in Soweto, growing up in Soweto. I never thought I'll ever swim in my life. Growing up, we were told never to get near the waters. Yeah, even if we go like to Durban, by the ocean, you just sit there by the sand. You don't go further inside. So when we bought this house in Roodepoort, it had a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Then we Googled. We saw these swimming classes in Roodepoort. That's when we started the lessons. Started swimming. Then we did the scuba diving.
You do nice courses with Bianca, with Avid Girls on Fire. So, ladies, there's nothing that you can't do. Nia is one of those ladies that's a can-do person. So, if you have a message, is there anything else that you would like to add? And then give us a message to all of the ladies out there for the 16 days of action.
Well, the 16 days of action, Lynette, especially to those ladies growing up in underdeveloped areas, like in Soweto, there are certain areas where you feel like, okay, we don't have much entertainment. For example, like swimming pools in the locations, they are there, but they're not maintained. It's only people who have access to it. We've got the cycling clubs in Soweto, but people were not aware. Not to say, maybe they don't have much information. So what I would say is, Google the information and don't undermine yourself. Don't think, no, it's not for me, I can't do it, Yeah,
we all, one of the things that we always say, we're warriors. There's nothing we can't do. You can't put your mind to that you can't.
If you put your mind on it, then you can do it. That's what I always told myself.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I don't believe in failure. You can't fail. Failure is just a second chance, second opportunity to
try again. If you don't succeed the first time,
the next time you do your best.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very, very much. You're a very inspiring lady. And next year we'll do the Advanced Armourers Course and we'll do some further training.
Yes. And safety, please, ladies. We're living in a world where crime is just another, it's the estimation, it's bad. Leaving the house in the morning, even during the day, walking the mall, walking on the streets, it's not safe, yeah. We've got the knives training that we're doing with Kalahari, Bianca. There's no age restriction. There's no age restriction there.
Yeah.
School kids can come just to learn in terms of safety. Do something for safety reasons, to be on a safe side.
Yeah. You always think that South Africa is so bad. I spoke to a lady from Uji, he's really bad today. I spoke to a lady in New Zealand and she gave me a really bad statistic. 1 in 3 women or people, I think she said women, that's in New Zealand has been sexually abused as children.
Victim.
That is a really bad. So I think it's bad worldwide, but South Africa specifically is also.
And we cannot rely on our law enforcement. Yeah, that's why I say it's in our hands. It's for us. So it's for us again to go out there, spread the word, share the information that we have, encourage more ladies. I don't want to say ladies specifically, but everyone. The kids at school, just spread the word, just share the word. Yeah.
Your own best.
Yes.
First responder.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Lynette. It was lovely speaking to you, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Lynette, for having me. Looking forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I'm a girl on fire. I'm not a victim. A girl on fire. I'll stand my ground. Girl on fire. I've made a choice. I stand proud. I'm a girl on fire. I'm a mother, a daughter, a sister, a friend. I'm every woman. I have taken up arms and I choose to defend all that I hold dear. Independent independent and strong. You will not keep me down. You can't break me. I'm a girl on fire. I'm not a victim. A girl on fire. I'll stand my ground. Girl on fire. I've made a choice. I stand proud. I'm a girl on fire. Countless hours on the range, I am responsibly armed. I am your equal. I've empowered myself. I have practiced and trained. Fear won't control me. With my sisters in arms, we will make ourselves heard. We'll stand together. I'm a girl